tama ho ba na magpatawag ng caucus para malaman yung sentimiento ng 24 na mga senador? What are your thoughts on that?
Yung una siguro, Pinky, mahalaga kasi at least para sa akin, no, na yung mga katanungan na ganito, sana idulog muna sa Senado. Kasi nga, gaya ng nabanggit mo, sa ligang batas, sila yung may tinatawag nating sole authority to try and decide impeachment cases against impeachable officers. So, para sa akin, maganda kung maririnig natin galing sa Senado kung ano ang mga hakbang na kukunin nila. So, ang Senado, hindi lang yung Senate President. So, naunawaan ko yung hiling, no, ni Senator Pimentel na baka maganda kung magkaroon ng caucus yung mga Senado without dictating, of course, what it is, what view it is that the Senate will take as a body. Yung sa isang banda naman, hindi din naman din natin kasi alam kung hindi talaga sila nag-uusap o kung hindi nila pinag-uusapan. Gusto ko namang paniwalaan na halimbawa when we had the forum, there were a number of senators who had actually sent their staff to participate, and I think Senator Padilla was there in person. So I would like to think that senators are not just aware, but they also feel that this is a matter that is important for the Filipino people, and therefore is a matter that they should give due attention to, even though we are already in the midst of the campaign.
But would it have been the right direction to have a caucus and get the sentiments of the 24 senators, and not just having the Senate President talk about, well, first we can start in June 2, and then eventually we'll probably start during the 20th Congress after the State of the Nation address of the President. Very quickly, Attorney Te.
It's a collegial body. The Senate is a collegial body, and when it acts as an impeachment court, it is again a collegial body that deliberates together. So again, like Gwen, no, I see Senator Pimentel's point, but I'm not exactly sure that they're not talking. I'm sure may group chat yung mga yan. Kaya sa group chat, nagpinag-usapan nila yan, I'm sure. The caucus is only like a formal gathering. I'm sure, internally, they're talking. Internally, they're, probably...
At posibleng hindi kasama si Senator Pimentel being part of the minority.
Posible yun, no? There are two of them that are officially in the minority, Senator Pimentel, Senator Risa. So, but I'd like to think that on something like this, no, impeachment of the Vice President, which is happening for the very first time ever, that the Senate would be talking about it, even if it's not done formally in a caucus. Because the caucus is just a formal gathering, but I'm sure they're talking.
Let me do a follow-up on that. But because it's very important, isn't it important for them to actually really hold a caucus and tell the public what the result of yung pag-uusap nila or the caucus is? Napaka-importante po nito eh.
Well, maybe that's coming. I don't know. But I agree that given the high-profile nature of the case because of who the Vice President is, and given the issues raised against the Vice President, there is a lot of public interest. There is a lot of attention that's being focused. And so maybe, but ito in terms of ano na lang ito handling na lang ito maybe the Senate through the Senate President could actually, maybe tell the public
formally
declare,
na,
ito yung balak namin gawin, no? Okay. Nag-usap kami, ito yung balak namin gawin, ito yung timeline, maybe that. But again, wala naman pwede magdikta kay SP. Wala rin pwede magdikta sa Senado kung anong gagawin nila.
But again, because it's a collegial body, dapat
pag-usapan.
collegial ang
Pag-usapan nila dapat.
All right.